Just balls to the wall.
And then bend over.
Good morning, my name is Orla and I'm on a mission to get healthy. You may also know me as prepubescent Hagrid because I woke up this morning with a bushy hair and some really hardcore adult acne. But we're not going to let our dirty little acne hold us back today. Today we're going to, it is, what time is it? 7:30 in the morning. It is a work day today. And I am going to do a little workout right now. Then I'm going to make some protein banana pancakes. So when I started the mission way back when, I was like, okay, I'm just going to be in a calorie deficit. And if it fits within the deficit, I'm going to eat it. And then that shortly changed to trying to make as healthy a choice within my calorie deficit as possible. So say for instance, like there was times where I was looking at like a banana and I was looking at a chocolate bar being like, oh, same calories, and eating the chocolate bar over the banana. But then that changed. But now we're on stage 3. We are thinking about macros. And rumour has it on the rumour train that if you eat more protein, you feel like more fuller for longer. This is something I've just been ignoring for a long time because I just really like carbs. Like I like them a lot. So yeah, long story short, I'm looking at my macros now. I'm keeping a wee eye on them. I'm not like crazy about them. I'm just sort of entering the world of macros. So today I'm going to work out and then we're going to go through my whole diet day and I will break down the calories along with the macros and everything I'm eating. And at the end of the day, hopefully, fingers crossed, I will have ate 20% of my calories. Before I had this sneezing fit, I wanted to say that I want 20% of my overall calories to come from protein today. I'm just going to do some stretches before I do my workout. My friend Jade went to a vegan camp for a few days. And that sounds weird. She told me about a thing that she'd been doing every day. I think it's called like Gong. I would totally butchering that, which is very likely. I think it's spelled like Qigong. And the way she described it, it sounded really like tranquil. So I've been a bit like frantic recently. I'll maybe try out something a little bit more relaxing. So today we're going to try Qigong for the first time.
Next, use your fingertip. This is called the thymus thump. Again, always inhale through the nose and exhale. Awakens the body's energy and boosts the immune system.
Kind of hurts.
Now pinch your fingers. So take some nice deep breaths as you tap here in the fingers and press all the fingers into the center of your forehead. This movement activates the chi. This is what we call self-healing through pleasure. Pet your neck like a kitty cat and then bend over. Up the inner thighs, groin, and then hands move up. Cross your arms over each other. Hands to the shoulders in an X shape. Hands move down the arms. Spiral the wrists in a lotus. Wrap your hands around your neck. And then come around the neck again. Brush down the neck.
Okay,
draw the backs of the hands down the sternum.
Why is she so calm? It's not so many instructions.
Each other, hands slide over. Take some deep breaths. Relax into it. And move the body with flow rather than force.
So in the least disrespectful way, I wasn't into that. I'm not really into like chi and stuff. It was kind of relaxing to wake up, do some stretches and breathe quite a lot. I could feel like I breathed a lot, which is nice. But effective for hardcore weight loss? Probably not. For me anyway. If you wake up panicked and you wake up a bit stressed out, definitely something to try out. Except for the hitting bit. All that hitting, I wasn't into the hitting myself bit at all. So that wasn't nice. It was kind of like I irritated myself and then I calmed myself down. It was really weird. Anyway, let's make some banana pancakes. Actually, let's go have a quick shower first. It's breakfast time and we're going to be making banana pancakes. Protein banana pancakes. Protein chocolate banana vegan pancakes that are healthy. Let's go. Everything I'm putting into this is relatively healthy. You know, we've got almond milk, 1 big banana, but these are actually 2 tiny bananas that look really quite big on screen. 1 cup of oats, and your protein powder is optional, totally optional. This is the one that I use. There's no reason for why I use this. I seen it on a YouTube video once and I ordered it and I really liked it, so I ordered it again. I've not tried any other plant-based ones, but I actually really like this. And you can put a little tiny bit, like a little pinch of baking powder into it, and just makes it a little bit fluffier. If you put too much of this in there, it's going to taste like butt cheek, so literally the tiniest little sprinkle. Once the pan's on the stove on medium-high heat, I just put some of this Fry Like coconut spray onto it. I do probably like 3 squirts. A couple of months ago I put up a video of my blender and I mentioned that it smells like it's like literally about to go on fire. Anyway, one day it did KO. Luckily it didn't go on fire, but it's done, it's out, so I got a new blender. However, I have actually been making these pancakes without a blender. I've just been like smushing all of the mix in together with like a little smusher, one of these, or like a fork or something. First, let's put all of our ingredients into the blender and let's go. Just to be clear, this is enough to make just over 2 portions for 2 different days, or if you want to share it with your partner or something. We don't condone sharing food on this channel. That's how much baking powder I'm going to put in, like even less. And just let it sit for a bit and thicken up for a bit. We're ready to make our pancakes now. Kind of looks a bit gross, and it does have that protein smell. I think all protein powder has that smell. It's just not that bad. Also, I have some frozen blueberries. I just put it into the pancakes as they're cooking. I'll show you now. We're just gonna let them cook until there's like little bubbles on top, and then we'll flip them. Okay, I think it's about time to flip these bad boys. And there we have it. I put a little bit of like nut dust over it that my housemate made just from like crushed nuts and stuff. If you make these at home, they're not going to taste exactly like pancakes. If you want pancakes, honey, go make pancakes. But this is something that I find I can eat every single day. It fills me, it gives me more protein, it gives me that chocolate kick that I need like first thing in the morning. I'm gonna get tucked into this and sit down to start work. Show you at lunch, kids. Okay, so this morning's exercise really wasn't that much and I didn't really sweat and it was kind of weird, so I think I'm gonna go for a big walk now. I'm back from my walk and I got completely soaked. The weather outside is disgusting. I did 4,681 steps. I'm gonna make a little bean sandwich that I got off Pick Up Lime's YouTube channel. And I've also made it on my channel before because I eat a lot of the same stuff. I know it's got a load of protein and it's a sandwich, which means I'm super hungry, so I want like loads of food. 2 sandwiches, I get half a tin of pinto bean, cumin and paprika in there. Then I throw in 2 tablespoons of salsa, mush it all together until they're like half squished. Then I get 2 pieces of whole grain bread. I put a little bit of hummus on them. Then put any veg you want on there. I put spring onions, tomatoes, cucumber, lettuce, and a little bit of sriracha. Here it is. I normally have some fruit with it, so I think I'm gonna have some watermelon this time. Yummy, yummy, yummy. My weight loss has been very slow, hasn't it? I really want to pick up the pace, but I have a lot of stuff going on. I know there's always stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff that means I'm not actually in my flat. Do you know what I mean? And when I'm not in my flat and I'm not in my routine, I'm not like cooking my own meals all the time, I'm not at the point of like when people are just able to eat food without counting calories and sort of knowing roughly what their body wants and needs, functioning that intuitive eating. I don't have that down yet. I'm still in the mindset of like obviously completely overeating my calories and gaining weight. So having to keep an eye on my calories until I'm at the point where, you know, I can hear what my body needs, and I'm stuck not really knowing what to eat if I'm outside of like my own flat. I think I'm just gonna have to pick up the pace. When I come home from my holidays, I'm just gonna put it like as number one. It's like my number one thing. Like there's nothing else can get in the way of it. Social events, anything. And hopefully my friends just understand and they get it. Just balls to the wall. Let's do this. Just like that is literally do it. I still want to do challenges and stuff, but I just want to make sure that I'm doing like maybe longer challenges. I love watermelon. Some people on my Instagram have asked me to do a Q&A. If you guys are interested in me doing a Q&A, let me know. Either DM me on Instagram or pop it in the comment section below. I can't imagine what people might want to know. This is it, you know. Ryan actually cannot stay out of these YouTube videos. He's always like, oh, I'm in the back of that scene, you can't put that up. Or I'm in that clip, you can't put that up. Or, I honestly feel like I have to beat him away from the camera. Okay, so we've missed out a lot, okay? I finished work and then I went to the hairdressers and I got my hair done, but I totally forgot that I was vlogging today, so I didn't vlog any of it because I'm just the worst. Then I got soaked on the way home and it's a little bit too dark, like it nearly looks black. I always forget to ask, oh, can you do it a shade lighter? Because I get my roots done because mama is 30 now and has little greys sleeping through, and then they pull the colour through my hair towards the end. I think it's called emulsifying. Yeah, so now it's like 8 o'clock and I haven't even started dinner, so let's start dinner. I think I'm just going to make that tofu I made on one of my last videos, the crispy tofu video. Go, 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 go! And now it is nearly bedtime. We ate our tofu. It's literally my favourite meal, but I totally messed it up. When I originally put it into myfitnesspal, I messed up like how many servings were in it. So it has more calories than I thought it had. Because I often think, wow, that's such a filling meal. Yeah, it's super filling because it's double the calories that you thought, Orla. But anyway, we're still on track on our calories today. So ever since my weight went down a little bit, I changed my calories down to 1,600 per day because I'm not overly active. Like on a day-to-day, and especially when I'm not doing challenges. But I ended up going slightly over that, and I finished the day on, let me check, 1,616 calories. I would have liked to have finished on 1,600, but 16 calories over is no biggie at all. And you know what? This is like the first ever time I've looked at my macros. So I'm not disappointed that I didn't get them bang on. I really didn't do any research beforehand, and I'm learning quite quickly that I'm really underprepared every time I like dive into something. But this is what it's all about. It's me documenting it and learning from it as well. So if I knew all these things before, I wouldn't have been overweight. Well, I probably would have, I don't know. So my macros for the day, my target was 50% carbs, 30% fat, and 20% protein. So out of my goal for 50% carbs, I ended up getting 46, so slightly under. That was good. My goal for 30% fat was over. It was 35. And my goal for protein was 20 and I got 19. So it actually isn't that bad. However, I might take down the carbs, but I do love carbs. But apparently protein makes you feel fuller for longer. So maybe I could swap out 5% of my carbs for 5% more protein. It might just take a little bit more research. Absolutely everything along this journey has just been such a massive learning curve. and it's only been a few months. But yeah, I think that we've got to the stage now where we're fast approaching the 6-month mark. I would really like to see more of a weight loss at this point. But like I've just said, I'm still learning loads, and I probably will continue to learn loads, but I feel like now I'm really getting into the swing of understanding a bit more about nutrition. Not a lot, mind, just the basics that I think on a day-to-day people actually know a lot more about that than I do. So it's nice to sort of start understanding that sort of stuff. I'm really excited for the next 6 months. We haven't hit the 6-month mark on my journey so far, on my mission. But when we do hit that, I think I will be in Italy, or it'll be shortly after that. However, I'm really excited for the next 6 months after this. I'm feeling really, really motivated to just get my head in the game and really focus up on this weight loss. Like I'm quite excited about it now. And I do go, I think it's normal to go in reams of excitement or reams of motivation with something. Sometimes I feel really motivated, and other times I don't feel motivated at all, and I think, why am I doing this? But right now, I might as well strike while the iron's hot, because I am feeling motivated. And if you like the video, please remember to like and subscribe. It helps out my channel loads, and it really is super encouraging. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next Monday. Bye.
I'm on a mission to get unhealthy.
Mission achieved, am I right?